Okay, Drake Riggs here with MMAmania.com with the one and only Jena Bishop. Jena, just how you doing? How is Nashville treating you so far this week?
It's good. I'm doing great. Nashville's hot.
Yep.
But, I grew up in the Midwest, so, I'm used to this kind of weather, but you kind of forget.
Yeah, right. Just get used to it.
I was really excited about the thunderstorms, though, because I missed those.
Okay, yeah, that was fun. Crazy last night. But, of course, here for the PFL, big fight coming up this weekend. Just as for the tournament format, first time doing it, how has it been for your expectations in terms of as hard as you thought it would be, harder? Where does it kind of fall, I guess?
It's what I expected. I'm used to, just always training and staying ready, so it's not really that, much different as far as, the wear and tear on my body. It's more the mental state is you got to stay in that I'm fighting, but it's good. I'm enjoying it.
Awesome. And during fights, this is something interesting to me about fighters who are kind of starting out in the PFL format. Have you been thinking about in the regular season the points as you're fighting, or is it you got to ignore that? How does that kind of go?
I think the first fight of the season I was really concerned about it because I'm I want to make sure that
Right.
I get enough points, and then after that I was just I just gotta win. That's I just got to do my best. You can't focus too much on having to finish early because then you start rushing things and maybe get a little sloppy. At the end of the day, my job is to win fights.
Right. Yeah, and unfortunately, the Santos one wasn't a win, but very close, and split decision. Some people thought you did win. Just how do you reflect on it? Did you think you should have got the nod? Just overall thoughts on your performance?
I know it was a really close fight. I thought that I had done enough to get the W, but it's. I keep saying it, but it's almost like that fight didn't matter.
In a way, we're still here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still doing it, and I knew that I was going to fight her at some point. I thought it just would be only in the finals or the playoffs, I should say.
Right. Yeah, and still invaluable experience against someone like her,
great.
right?
Yeah, it was great. She's one of the best flyweights in the world, and it's great to be able to be in there and feel that and see, how I stack up against it.
Yeah, a lot of great competition here. And just before we talk about your fight more, Jena, thoughts on Liz versus Tyler? Who do you think is going to get that one? I'm sure everyone's asking you that question.
Yeah. I just keep saying that I want Tyler to win because I want
rematch.
The rematch. So I don't have a deep analysis of that fight, but yeah, that's what I want.
Fair enough. Of course, you're taking on Dakota Ditcheva, who's kind of, the golden girl of the PFL at the moment. And, everybody's kind of a big underdog going into fights with her. You're the smallest underdog, still a decent-sized underdog. Don't know if you look at that stuff.
I don't care.
All right, well, yeah, fair enough. I was going to ask you, do you feel like you're being respected appropriately going into this fight with someone who has all the hype like her, undefeated and stuff like that?
Like I said, I don't really pay attention to it. So, I really don't care because anybody else's opinions or thoughts on the fight doesn't really matter because it's not going to affect the way that I go in and approach the fight. So, if people are doubting, be ready to be surprised. But I don't know. I'm not paying attention to it.
Yeah, probably good. Just let it go in and out anyways.
Yeah.
But anyways, if we're looking at her opponents and whatnot, I think it's fair to say you're definitely the toughest she's fought so far. And stylistically, you provide a big test with your wrestling against her. Did you think that the matchup is kind of as cut and dry as you get her down, it's over, or how do you assess it in that terms?
That's... I would think, yeah, that's pretty, if we're on the ground, I definitely have a huge advantage, so that's where I want to be.
Yeah, of course. And it's kind of interesting with this tournament, Jena, Liz is the Bellator champ still. They haven't said that she's not the champion or anything, so should be on the line, shouldn't it? This whole thing?
Right?
Become the champ?
Yeah. Double champ. Yeah, I think it's kind of weird to be the champion of a division and then entering a tournament where you're fighting as not a champion is kind of weird.
Yeah, but here we are.
Yeah,
still.
we're doing it.
Everyone will view the winner as the champion anyways, right? If she loses. So it is interesting. It's fun, though. We wish you the best of luck, Jena. Looking forward to the fight. Thank you so much. Yes.